the last few weeks I've been working on an intuitive control scheme for our helicopter, allowing players to move the helicopter forwards, back, left and right, as well as turning it and adjusting the elevation. This is being done entirely through Unreal 4's proprietary Blueprint system, which will allow us to modify the helicopter on the fly, creating several variations for players to choose from, such as the amount of people it can carry or its speed. We currently have an early hook prototype in place, allowing us to pick up and transport physics objects at that level. Naturally, this is an early prototype, and the final system will be much more robust. As well as the helicopter, I've worked on nailing down a simple way of achieving a solid, low-poly art style, which has a quick turnaround time when it comes to asset production, as well as being fairly recognizable.
For the Tidal Terror level, I have made a city blockout. To the blockout I added flooding and will eventually add rising water levels. I'm currently working on a wave that will get bigger and higher through the level with time, which results in civilians being removed if they get hit. For the wave, I have made a model that will be used for this process.
For the Rainforest Evolution level, I've made themed models with human theme models to populate level. I've also made a basic blockout that would be further developed upon. I've also set up a basic flying mechanic, which I've used to test against a turret system that will shoot the scared, frantic loggers that must be saved. I've also made changes to the mechanics of the level, where now the trees will fire projectiles at the loggers instead of moving monkey models. If the player gets too close to the trees, they will be fired upon, and the trees will begin to shake, and the audio of a monkey's cry will be heard before they begin to fire upon the helicopter.
For the Monster Madness level, I have changed the name to Mech of Madness. I have decided to change the Godzilla monster to a giant mech that roams the city. I have also set up a turret system for the mech, as well as the army, so they can shoot at each other. It will be roaming around the city, which I have also blocked out to just have a quick idea what it would look like, which I will further develop on.
With the Zombie Zone level I have made, I have blocked out my scene, and with it I've added a nuclear power plant, which will explode based on the timer given, of which you'll have to save the civilians. So far we have not gotten a civilian NPC AI ready yet, so I'll be working on the zombie one once that has been completed.
Our last level is an alien themed level where the player has to abduct farm animals and farmers. FBI agents will attempt to destroy the UFO while it is abducting things. So far I have created a turret that fires at the UFO. Next I'll work on making the turret move with an AI system so it tracks and walks around and follows the UFO. I have modelled the alien UFO, a few concept characters, a hay bale and a farmhouse, which I will populate my level with.